N95 masks were never designed to be reused, but if you found yourself in a situation where you need to sanitize your mask and reuse it, stick with us. We'll try to help you get a handle on things. The sanitation methods we're presenting in this video are only suggestions. It's up to you to decide which one might work best for you and if it will work at all. The equipment we're reviewing ranges from a couple of $100 to about $100 to nearly free. It's up to you to decide which one's right for you. Ultraviolet light has been used for sterilization for many years. This item is a toaster oven that has been converted for use as an ultraviolet light exposure box. You can find a link at the end of this video if you'd like to make one of these for yourself. This UV box has a timer feature with automatic shutoff. That's pretty handy. If you decide that UV sterilization is right for you, try to stick with mercury bulbs. A lot of the LED lights out there just don't work. It should be noted that UV light is bad for your eyes and skin. Be sure to avoid unwanted exposure. Another promising method of sanitation is Ozone. This is an ozone machine that can be found on eBay for less than $100 generally. Breathing the ozone that's made by this machine is harmful. We generally try to use it in the garage or maybe in a vehicle. Be sure to stay out of the area that's been exposed to this ozone for at least an hour after the exposure. Then open the windows and let the ozone dissipate. One of the benefits of ozone over UV light is ozone has better penetration and you don't have to worry about shading like you do with UV light sources. You'll know your ozone machine's working because it smells like a lightning storm. In fact, ozone has been used for deodorizing items for years. You can build a simple ozone chamber out of a cardboard box, but still remember to use this in the garage or outside or somewhere where you're not going to be exposed to breathing the ozone, because it is bad for you. This particular ozone machine has a timer with automatic shutoff. Again, that's pretty handy. As soon as it's done, just open up the ozone chamber and take your items out. But remember to wait about an hour to let the ozone dissipate. These same sanitation methods can be used for other things like phones, eyeglasses, or whatever. Another possible sanitation method for your N95 masks is time. According to official sources, the pathogen doesn't live on anything for more than about 5 days. This means that if you have enough masks on hand, it's possible, or should be possible, to just store them for 5 days or longer before you wear them again, and that should be enough to sanitize the masks. It might also be beneficial to use one of the other sanitation methods, either UV light or ozone, first and then store the mask. It never hurts to take too many precautions. But just remember that ozone and UV light can cause some degradation of the masks, so go easy on those. We use a 10-minute exposure time for both UV and ozone, but we don't make any recommendations for legal reasons. Just remember, reusing N95 masks isn't really recommended by the manufacturers, and they weren't designed for that. But if you have to do it, some method of sanitation or sterilization, whatever you want to call it, is better than none at all. If one of these methods helps you, we're sure happy to help. If you have a better way of doing it, please leave a message in the comments section. We'd love to hear about it. And if this video helped you, please drop us a like. We'd sure appreciate it. And here's a link to how we made the UV light box out of a toaster oven.